Ladies and gentlemen, on the eve of the elections, as we all know, the India Alliance had taken an anti-Hindu position. When it was mentioned in the media, when we criticized the position taken, the anti-Hindu, anti-Sanatan Dharma position taken by very senior leaders of the India Alliance, very, very senior leaders, especially from the DMK, we were told, why are you focusing on issues like this? This is not important. At that time, I said it is important because in this country, more than 80% of the population of the country are Hindus. And if you are saying that the religion that they revere, that they belong to, must be destroyed, it has to be a political issue. It has to be a subject of national conversation. It must be a subject of national debate. We should not be squeamish about it. After all, do you expect Hindus to be silent and not vocal? Do you expect Hindus to be timid and not assertive? Ladies and gentlemen, Hindus have been holding themselves back for a very long time. But of late on issues like this, I think in national interest it is important that Hindus speak up against anyone who is essentially Hindu-phobic. Now, in that context, let me give you the exact comment that has been made today. Ladies and gentlemen, Pawan Kalyan says, and Pawan Kalyan is Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra, he says that Sanatan Dharma is going to stay here. People like you may come and go, but Sanatan Dharma goes on forever. It would not stop. It is beyond. In other words, Pawan Kalyan, very senior leader from the south, has said, you cannot question Sanatan Dharma. You can't say that you can destroy Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma will go on forever. It will not stop. This exact comment was repeated before Udhayanidhi Stalin, who has been made last week Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, and he's a very, very senior DMK leader. He said, what do you think about it? He said, well, let's wait and see. Now that is a clear threat. It's the kind of, if you were to loosely translate it in Hindi, it would be, aage aage dekho hota hai kya, kind of warning. It's a kind of statement which would be made by someone who hopes that Sanatan Dharma will be destroyed. The last time I quoted Udhayanidhi Stalin and I told everyone, and I asked the Congress questions about it, and I said, why did Udhayanidhi Stalin compare Hinduism to dengue, to mosquitoes, to malaria or coronavirus? I was told I'm taking him out of context. To all those wokes, to all those pseudos, I would like to ask them tonight, am I taking Udhayanidhi Stalin out of context? Now to that, let me ask another very basic and fundamental layman question. Suppose anyone in this country were to say that Islam is going to stay, Islam will go on forever, it will not stop. Would Udhayanidhi Stalin respond to that by saying, let's wait and see? Would Udhayanidhi Stalin call any other religion, Islam or Christianity, Sikhism, Jainism or Buddhism, would he compare any of these religions to dengue, mosquitoes, coronavirus and malaria and insist that the religion itself has to be eradicated? Now we put up with all this, viewers. And at the start of my 9 p.m. debate, I have a question for you. Do you want to look the other way when I'm saying all these things? Do you want to say, oh, let's not talk about it. Let's talk about other issues, more secular issues. Is discussing an issue like this common? I want to ask the wokes, the liberals, the Congis, everyone. I want to ask them all, the so-called politically correct types. In our country, leaders are openly saying, let's wait and see how long Hinduism lasts. Let's wait and see whether Hinduism is destroyed or not. And expect over 1 billion Hindus to tolerate this, to take it lying down, and then be told, oh, because you are Hindus, you must be tolerant people. But if you're from any other religion, you must be assertive. If you're Hindus, you must be timid, quiet, never questioning, take it on the chin, keep getting slapped, keep getting abused. But if you're from any other religion, you must vocally speak about your interests and give a round of applause to a Prime Minister who says you have the first right over the nation's resources. Ladies and gentlemen, it is this kind of political correctness that I am completely and totally against. And all right-thinking people of this country must today come together and ask why repeatedly, month after month, before the election and after the election, threats are openly being made to destroy and eradicate Hinduism. It will never succeed, but the point is, how dare they? How dare they in a country that is predominantly and majority Hindu, where more than 80% of the population is Hindu, even think or threaten in that direction? Let's debate.
आपने राम मंदिर खोला, डांस गाना चल रहा है, प्रेस वाले हाय 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 कर रहे हैं.
Don't you guys dare to talk about Lord Sri Rama.
It's an all-out attack against Sanatan Dharma. After Andhra Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan's firm stand against Sanatan baiters,
When the honorable opposition leader, Sri Rahul Gandhi says, Ayodhya ceremony, when he compares to it as a Nachigan Sabha, and you want the votes of all the Sanatani Hindus to get into the power, to be a political leader, to be in the opposition. And you want all the votes of Sanatani Hindus. But you don't respect Lord Rama. You might hate Modi ji. You might hate us. But don't you guys dare to talk about Lord Sri Rama.
watch how Tamil Nadu Deputy Chief Minister Udhayanidhi Stalin issues a warning.
Pawan Kalyan said Sanatan Dharma cannot be wiped out.
Okay, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see.
This is the same leader who had earlier compared Sanatan Dharma to dengue and malaria.
இந்த மாநாட்டுடைய தலைப்பே மிகவும் சிறப்பாக அமைந்திருக்கின்றது. சனாதன எதிர்ப்பு மாநாடு என்று போடாமல் சனாதன ஒழிப்பு மாநாடு என்றும் நீங்கள் இதை போட்டிருக்கிறீர்கள், இதை அழைத்திருக்கிறீர்கள், இந்த நிகழ்ச்சிக்கு பெயரிட்டீர்கள். அதற்கு என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்கள். சிலவற்றை நாம் ஒழிக்கத்தான் வேண்டும், எதிர்க்க முடியாது. கொசு, டெங்கு காய்ச்சல், மலேரியா, கொரோனா இதையெல்லாம் நம்ம எதிர்க்கக்கூடாது, ஒழித்து கட்ட வேண்டும். அப்படிதான் இந்த சனாதனம்.
But this is not the first INDI Neta to ignite an anti-Sanatan rhetoric. From Rahul labeling the Pran Pratishtha ceremony as a quote-unquote Nach Gana event,
कि पूरा हिंदुस्तान देख रहा भैया, आपने राम मंदिर खोला, सबसे पहले आपने राष्ट्रपति से कहा कि भैया आप आदिवासी हो, आप तो अंदर आ ही नहीं सकती, अलाउ नहीं आपको. उसके बाद अमिताभ बच्चन को बुला लिया, अदानी को बुला लिया, अंबानी को बुला लिया, किसी एक मजदूर को नहीं आने दिया. आपने किसी बढ़ई को देखा, किसान को देखा, मजदूर को देखा? कोई नहीं. डांस गाना चल रहा है, प्रेस वाले हाय 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 कर रहे हैं, नाच गाना चल रहा है, डांस चल रहा है. ये रियलिटी है आपकी.
to DMK refusing to acknowledge Sanatan culture.
They don't know the meaning of Sanatana Dharma, or they are afraid of explaining the meaning of Sanatana Dharma. What we say is Sanatana Dharma means Manu Dharma. They cannot perform pujas. Let them bring in a legislation like that. We will all become Sanatanis.
And Stalin's wait and watch threat.
Okay, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see.
The INDI's anti-Hindu discourse could not be more transparent. The Prime Minister has time and again called for a united stand against those who come with a resolution to end Sanatan.
ये इंडी अलायंस की नीति है, एक गमंडिया गठबंधन की नीति है, भारत की संस्कृति पर हमला करने की. इंडी अलायंस का निर्णय है भारतीयों की आस्था पर हमला करो. ये इंडी अलायंस उस सनातन संस्कारों को, परंपरा को समाप्त करने का संकल्प लेकर के आए हैं.
The BJP says that the INDI's days are limited.
जवाब पवन कल्याण नहीं, पूरी जनता देगी, देश देगा इसका जवाब. तो लोग सनातन को कुचलने की बात करते हैं, वो कभी उनका भविष्य सुरक्षित नहीं रहता. अनेक लोगों ने अनेक समय पर अनेक बातें कही हैं. और उसका ही भटकन का नतीजा है जो सारे इंडिया अलायंस लगाता है, हिंदू धर्म पे गालियां बकता है, मंदिरों में लड़की चढ़ने के लिए जाते हैं, राम पैदा ही नहीं हुए, इनको डेंगू के बुखार के लिए कुचल देना चाहिए, सनातन पे आक्रमण कर रहे हैं। मुझे लगता है कि ये भारतीय संस्कृति, देश की संस्कृति बहुत बड़ा कुठारघात है।
A way of life much beyond Hinduism, Sanatan Dharma is practiced by millions. So the question is, what message is the INDI trying to send with its wait and watch commentary?
So the warning is wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. And why warn Hindus all the time, Ratnakar Tripathi? GVL Narasimha Rao of the BJP, Ratnakar Tripathi of the Congress, Pulla Rao in America, in Narayanan on one side, Ajay Kumar Vimalapati, spokesperson of the Jana Sena, Pawan Kalyan's party, and Ratan Sharda, RSS thinker and ideologue, is with us tonight. Ajay Kumarji, I want to start with you. What do you make of this warning? Wait and see. Wait and see how Hinduism is destroyed. Wait and see how Sanatan Dharma is eradicated. You know, this is the new kind of approach. Sanatan Dharma is dengue, malaria, mosquitoes, coronavirus. I am the Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Pawan Kalyan is saying Sanatan Dharma is going to stay here. Sanatan Dharma will not stop. Udhayanidhi Stalin says, let's wait and see. Absolutely clear. Any doubt in your mind about what he meant when he said wait and see? Ajay Kumarji?
Good evening, everyone. My co-panelists. Absolutely, there's no doubt. It is very clear that he was sticking to his earlier stand that Sanatan Dharma has to be eradicated like a virus. And this is exactly what our leader, Pawan Kalyan Garu, had objected yesterday in the meeting at Tirupati. He was very, very clear saying that he is a Sanatani, he believes in Hindu religion, and he is clearly opposing these set of statements which hurt the sentiments of millions of people who follow Hindu religion, who follow Sanatan Dharma. This sort of provocative statements is what we want to avoid, and this is what he strongly objects to. So wait and see is a comment which is definitely provocative, and as I said, well, we're all here, and our leader has taken a very clear stand saying that he will fight till the last to protect the Sanatan Dharma. So we are also willing to wait and see.
So wait and see. I mean, this can be seen very clearly, Mr. Tripathi, as encouraging or even facilitating violence against Hindus, it's an attempt at fueling hatred against Hindus, right? Harming Sanatan followers in Bharat, where they are over 80%, stripping Hindus of their right to practice their religion. This kind of comment would not be made by anyone. Anyone else had made a comment about any other religion, you would have a very angry expression on your face. But today you are evidently happy with this challenge that has been put by Congress partner Udhayanidhi Stalin. So why are you so happy about it? What's there to be happy about someone saying something as grotesque as this, as Hinduphobic as this, you know?
Dr. Goswami, I don't give a damn to these rubbish things. So I am happy. Let them say whatever they want. I know what Sanatan Dharma is, and I practice that. I'm surprised that you didn't say that they are preparing for the genocide of Hindus. You could have gone to that extent. And now let me tell you one more thing. The premise of these statements and even of this debate is false, wrong. What is Sanatan Dharma? Sanatan Dharma is Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara. And what is Dharma? Ashtadash Puraneshu Vyasasya Vachanadvyam Paropakara Punyaya Papaya Parpidna. In the 18 Purans, Vyasji has said only two things. The gist is that the benevolence, the kindness, the welfare of others, this is punya, and hurting others is papa. And if you say that practicing a religion,
practicing some practices is Sanatan, I don't go with that. In 300 feet diameter of my house, I have two sects. Shaiv, center, Shaiv and Vaishnav. Gopal Mandir and Vishnadhi. Within 300 feet. Not meters, 300 feet. So are they same? They are same. They follow their own verdict of Sanatana. So how can we be eradicated or can we done anything? And you have just shown the harsh statement of Stalin. He had said that the inequality and untouchability of Sanatan, that has to be eradicated. And the Hindu icon Veer Savarkar says the same thing. That it has to be eradicated. It is not Sanatan, it is not Hinduism. The word you said once, that Hinduism from Veer Savarkar, Savarkar said, 1906 in India House, he said to Gandhi, if you cannot eat prawn, it is a boiled fish.
Okay.
And on your channel, numerous times, the BJP spokesperson and the admirers of said, please, let me speak.
Ratnakar, two people want to respond to you, actually three, including me. Three people want to respond to you, including me. See, Ratnakar Tripathi.
Please give me 10 seconds more.
You're so restless here.
Please.
You're such a restless kind of person, You're not willing to listen to the other side.
Amit Shah ji in Kashmir says Muharram aur
सुन चुका हूँ ये सब मैं, सुन चुका हूँ.
नहीं है वहाँ हिंदू, उनको नहीं मिलेगा. आप अभी बोल रहे थे कि मनमोहन सिंह ने कहा कि
जवाब सुनेंगे.
अरे आप जवाब क्या सुनना है?
तो जवाब दे रहे हैं ना, अभी सुन लीजिए. 2022 Listen to me. I have Ratan Sharda wants to respond, GVL wants to respond. We must have a good and solid debate. Now you also wait and see what my reply is. First of all, my first reply is, Hindus must not take this lying down. Since I was a child, I was told, if you are a good Hindu, you must let people slap you, abuse you, you must smile, you must be nice to them, you must give them a rose because you are a Hindu. 1 minute. Now listen to me. Listen to me.
I was not telling.
I'll tell you something. Listen, you and I are from different points of view. I believe in the Netaji approach. You believe in some lily-livered Nehruvian approach, not my problem. Now listen to me.
This is your...
1 minute, now listen to me. I live in the real world, you live in the unreal world. 1 minute,
so
1 minute, I am responding to you.
You are copywriting Netaji. You are saying I don't regard him or I don't...
No, I worship Netaji. You should too. Unlike your leader who was spying on him. Unlike your leader who was spying on him. Unlike your leaders who was... You should also be a Netaji follower. Unlike Nehru who was spying on him. Nehru was spying on Netaji. I'll say it again and again.
Have the courtesy of not saying so.
I will say so 1,000 times. I have no courtesies when it comes to the truth.
No, it is not the truth.
Of course, it's the truth. Forget it, yeah. Everybody knows the history. Everybody knows the history. Anyway, everybody knows the history. Now listen to me. Now listen.
You are not one to define Sanatan Dharma.
Okay, now I'm not one to define Sanatan Dharma. Neither are you. Breaking news grids. But I will say one thing before I go to Ratan Sharda and GVL. See, I am also not a person who is going to blindfold himself. My religion has survived mass forced conversions. My religion has survived Muhammad bin Qasim. My religion has survived Ghazni. My religion has survived Muhammad Ghori. My religion has survived Khilji. My religion has survived the massacre of hundreds of millions of Hindus over hundreds of years when our temples were destroyed, our deities were demolished. But nobody could take Sanatan out of our hearts. So don't lecture me, Ratnakar Tripathi, even once. I live in the real world. And I will not tolerate anyone who says, wait and see, आगे देखो होता है क्या? Don't you dare threaten our religion. Don't you dare threaten our religion anymore. We will not take the threats. We will not take the threats anymore. For we have woken up and we have taken enough. We will not take the threats because you would not threaten Islam, you would not threaten Christianity, you would not threaten Buddhism, you will only and only threaten Hindus.
I should be so. We have to practice.
Enough threats. No more threats. No more threats, I say.
Ratnakar has said enough, a lot of profound
What is
words.
this wait and see?
But Ratnakar, when says that Satyam Vada Satyam Chara, does his leader Rahul Gandhi do that? He says Ram Mandir mein naach gana chal raha tha. He says there is no Mazdoor. He says there are no sons.
And you are here to define what Sanatan Dharma and Hinduism.
आपने बहुत बोल लिया. रत्नाकर जी इज्जत करता हूँ आपकी.
अरे शारदा जी आप पहले
आपने इतना बोला तो मेरे को बोलने की बारी देंगे कि नहीं? कि आप भी बोलते रहेंगे?
बोलेंगे ही.
आपने बोला बहुत बोला. क्या राहुल गांधी ने नहीं कहा राम मंदिर में नाच गाना चल रहा था? क्या राहुल गांधी ने कहा कि वो मजदूर नहीं थे? आपने कहा कि वहाँ पर
आप मुझे बताइए द्रौपदी मुर्मू जी को क्यों नहीं बुलाया आपने?
अभी आप मेन बात
क्या कर रहे थे वहाँ पे?
अभी मैं मेन बात करता हूँ.
Big fight tonight. Ratan Sharda is responding. Ratan Sharda.
सीधे बात करो. रत्नाकर जी मैं भी कुछ प्रोफाउंड बात कर रहा हूँ. केवल आपको नहीं आती प्रोफाउंड बात. Arnab, the entire debate of demolishing Sanatan comes from the DK family, Dravidist family, whose entire political life is built on fake history given by the British and whites, which talked about Aryan invasion theory, which talked about Aryan Dravid divide, which was biggest hoax of history played by British to divide people. Latest Harvard research clearly says DNA of people, Indian subcontinent about 30,000 years is same from south to north, east to west, include tribals and Dravidians, everybody. So how are we different? Secondly, the irrationality of Dravids. They want to worship Murugan, we worship Murugan, but they don't like Ganesh. They don't like Shiva. So Murugan is fine, but his brother is not fine. His father is not fine. Is this the kind of rationality whom you are working on? Please tell me.
Open
and this
debate.
Hypocrisy of caste discrimination. Dravidas are ruling the Tamil Nadu land for last 60 years at least. What have they done for the casteist wars? Why they could not stop casteist wars for 70 years? Whom are they blaming? They made Brahmins exit Tamil Nadu. There are just 2-3% Brahmins left. So whom are they blaming? And if they are blaming, then what are you doing? Today the war is between OBC, ST, etc. in Tamil Nadu. They have not been able to...
Pulla on the right, Pulla.
Castes. Lastly, even this code of caste was written by Portuguese, not by the Indians. And if you are a secular party, you only talk to reform about Hindus, you don't know to reform Muslims, you don't know to reform Christians. Are there no castes there? Are there no clashes there? Are there no issues there in those people? Do they not exploit others? Do they not have caste? But they will not speak of that because they are so-called secular who believe that if you are able to divide Hindus, they'll be able to turn around and win something for themselves. But this fear that when you see that you will ask Muslims to forget Muslim invaders, छोड़ दो, history हो गया, इन्होंने थोड़ी किया, but Brahmins will not be forgotten. They will keep on bashing Brahmins, though they are not negligible in number. Now their own game of 70 years has come home where they are not able to create a unified society without any struggle. And what are their see, these communities are doing wonderful job in Tamil Nadu. They are not caste, but for them, you will keep on dividing Hindus, you will keep on berating Hindus, they will keep on saying Sanatan Dharma will be demolished, but they cannot, because more they speak, more become strong, and their entire theory, as I said, is built on falsehood. If anybody claims that DK is rational, I will laugh in their face.
No, Pulla opening up.
We heard very nice arguments from respected Ratna Sharadaji and my friend Tripatiji. All that is fine. All this has come in front of you because of the Tirupati Laddu. Mr. GVL is there. And I heard what Mr. Pawan Kalyan has said. A very strong, powerful set of words. But there is no action after that. Very strong set of words.
What action you want?
There is one small action, Ratanji, one small thing. The Tirupati temple was taken over in 1920 or 24. Why isn't Mr. GVL's government in Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Pawan Kalyan's government in Andhra Pradesh, Chandrababu Naidu saying free it? All these
One minute. Don't
controversies
try to pull out. I think you're making a very desperate attempt to try and pull away from the debate. Come to the core of the debate. Don't be afraid. Wait and see. Now the question is this. No, you are trying to pull away. See, what is the core? No, the issue. No. Don't. I have already had a very deep debate on the Tirupati Laddu. No. Ratan Sharda, don't fall into his trap. Don't fall into his trap, Ratan Sharda. You're falling into his trap. He's putting you in a trap. Don't fall into the trap. Everyone on the debate. Don't fall into Pulla Rao's trap. Pulla Rao wants to run away from the debate. Don't fall into the trap. Don't fall into the trap. Ratan Sharda, you can easily provoke. No, but I have handled people like Pulla Rao for decades now. Pulla Rao ji, look at me. You see, what is the core issue? The core issue is there are some political parties who hate Hindus. Come to the core issue. And the question, what did Pawan Kalyan say? Pawan Kalyan says Hinduism will continue forever. It cannot be destroyed. Right, GVL Rao? And he said, yes. Let's see. Wait and see what we do with Hinduism. Yes. How dare would you talk about Islam like that? No. Core issue, ladies and gentlemen, is hatred for Hindus. That's what it is all about. Visceral hatred for Hindus.
Let's wait and see.
Deep pathological hatred for Hindus.
Tripathi says something or Ratanji says, I said, let's wait and see. That's all. He's not going to get out of his car and say,
No, I think it's
No.
Pawan Kalyanji.
No. One minute. Okay. GVL is responding. No, don't try to listen to me. One minute.
This was
GVL.
Arnab. This was not an innocuous comment, as Mr. Pulla Rao seems to suggest. This is clearly there is a wild threat in this. He's too inconsequential. Udhayanidhi Stalin is too inconsequential to threaten existence of Sanatan Dharma, but Hinduphobia and Hindu bashing has become a sort of a political tool in the hands of INDI alliance partners. And no other, you see, look at the manner, the contemptuous manner in which Rahul Gandhi has talked about the ceremony in Ayodhya, about the consecration of Ram Lala in Ayodhya. Would he dare to make a comment like that about any other religion? They have used it as a political strategy for minority appeasement. I think this is the reality. And unless Hindus understand and unite, they will continue to be, the Sanatan Dharma will continue to be attacked in this manner. But it doesn't really, they don't have the capacity to hurt it in any manner, but they will certainly humiliate. They will certainly insult. But as you rightly mentioned, we have a lot of patience. The Hindus, the followers of Sanatan Dharma have a very high level of tolerance.
No, GVL, I'm sorry that patience has run out. No, this patience thing. No, this patience. No.
Remember arrest of Kanchipuram Shankaracharya? Does he agree with the persecution of Sadhguru? Why? Because they are stopping conversion, because they fought against this conversion racket. That's why they have been harassed, they were arrested, they were insulted, and you smiled. You smile at the arrest of Shankaracharya. You say, well, Sanatanis, I am a Sanatani. Do you agree with the arrest of Shankaracharya, finally found not guilty? Are you fine with Sadhguru's harassment? The two adult women in the ashram, somebody makes a complaint, he has 500 police sent to his ashram to harass him. You keep on harassing him on wrong cases, don't finish the cases, don't come out clean. That harassed person has to make a statement that even 1 inch is illegal in my land. I will quit India, I will go out and stop lecturing. But you are laughing. You laugh at that problem of Hindu sannyasis and arrest of Hindus, harassing them. But when Bishop happens something...
Patrons don't make a law. I can say if anything found wrong, I will leave the country. Anybody who is wrong will leave the country. Why is talking that he will leave the country? I will fight for the right. I won't leave the country. Why to leave the country?
What has he done?
Why to leave the country?
You will say 500 policemen
court has just made the order.
You will arrest Shankaracharya. That is your religiosity. That is your Sanatan Dharma. Aren't you ashamed?
The Supreme Court has only stayed. Not bash Shankaracharya. Don't
you cannot arrest Shankaracharya. You did not
like Asharam Babu you have given.
But you will keep on harassing Shankaracharya. Srimanand will become terrorist. Lakshman Saraswati will be killed.
Haryana Baba.
By the terrorists, but he will never talk about them.
Don't preach
This is
Charan
Sanatan.
Sardar.
You have no name, you have no respect for Sanatan. You come here just to make some dialogue and make smile, wicked smile.
I might not have respect for BJP, but don't call me that I don't have respect for Sanatan. You are not there to judge that. You are not a judge, Ratan Sardar. You are a biased person.
Making some
You are the party. You are a biased person. You can't give
stop this
certification.
Because I don't
You are a biased person.
Because you have no respect for Hindu leaders. You have respect for Sadhu.
Pant and shirts, which is not Sanatan wear.
Saraswati was working quietly in
Go and tie dhoti and kurta.
when he's killed, you just
Dhoti and patti,
stop
and then
everything.
tell me what
You call
Sanatan is.
Chabua nurse case as VHP case. When you run away when there is no rape case on VHP. That is our strategy. Keep abusing Hindus, keep insulting Hindus, keep calling them terrorists, and then come and laugh on the people.
Don't understand
You're laughing
the
on
essence of
Hindu
Sanatana.
Dharma. You're laughing on the faith of people.
You don't understand even first letter S of Sanatana.
आपको क्या पता है?
RSS organization wears pant and shirt.
करेंगे
Is
वो भी
this the
सनातन है
Sanatan wear?
सदगुरु को तंग करेंगे वो भी
Is this the
सनातन है
Sanatan
लक्ष्मण
wear?
सरसित मारे
Tell
जाएंगे
me.
वो भी सनातन है
Tell me what Sanatan
सीमा
is
ने
there.
टेरिस बोलोगे वो भी सनातन है
शारदा
आपका
जी, reply
सनातन
one
है
thing.
क्या मुझे सनातन को डिफाइन ही नहीं करना
शारदा जी, आपने have patience.
सत्यविधम सत्याचारम
शारदा जी, have
आपने कहा
patience.
आपका राहुल
आपको
गांधी सच
सनातन के
बोलता
बारे में
है
कुछ नहीं पता.
आपका राहुल गांधी सच चलता है बताइए मुझे बात ही नहीं करनी मेरे सनातन की आप बताइए
क्या होता है?
आपने जो श्लोक बोला राहुल गांधी से चलता है क्या जवाब दीजिए मुझे राहुल गांधी ने सच बोला क्या मजदूर नहीं थे क्या राम मंदिर में साधु संत नहीं थे क्या राम मंदिर में हर जाति के लोग नहीं थे राम मंदिर में आप हंसिए क्योंकि आप लीडर भी जोकर आप भी जोकर
अयोध्या अच्छा बोल लीजिए आप बोल लीजिए
बोल दिया
अयोध्या
मैंने।
के लोगों
आप
को
जवाब
कुछ
नहीं
में नहीं दिया गया
आप झूठ बोलेंगे।
20,000 VIP थे देखिए शारदा जी दिक्कत क्या है
Ratan Sardar ji, Ratan Sardar ji, Ratan Sardar ji, Ratan Sardar ji, you must have Ratan Sardar. 1 minute. Ratan Sardar and Ratan Sardar and Ratnakar Tripathi. I don't know if you understand the history. History is this: that this
don't
country.
Teach me Goswami's history.
I will.
I know history more than you.
I will teach you a little bit. I will have to teach you a little bit because.
Political science.
Yeah,
You told me that you are going to educate me on English, and you didn't have time for that. You don't have time for that.
I'll educate you in English
On the
also.
channel you said, let me educate you on English.
Yeah, I will educate you on English, but I just want to ask you, since you know,
give the panelists the time.
so since you see, first of all, you people corrupted history. You taught the wrong history to generations of
So
Indians.
your people,
you people. I'm saying you people. I'm naming you. You people taught the wrong history. Yeah. You removed Netaji.
Dr. Goswami, you
removed Netaji. You made only Muslim rulers the cradle of Indian civilization. According to you, the history of ancient India is to be wiped out, and only British rule and Mughal rule and Muslim rule. Only according to the Congress. According to the Congress, it is true that only Muhammad Ghori, Muhammad Ghazni, Alauddin Khilji were the heroes and the contributors to Indian civilization. Why are you embarrassed? I will show you a letter. I will show you a letter written by your great ideologue Nehru, where he writes to Mountbatten, who he calls my dear Dickie, and he says, my dear Dickie, I don't even believe my own intelligence agencies. He's a slave of the British, Nehru. Please understand what you people have done, and now we have woken up. And we are challenging you on your face. Yeah, now. Yeah, he was. It's unfortunate he was the first Prime Minister of India. It is the most unfortunate thing in the history of India that Nehru became the first Prime Minister of India. Have you heard enough, or you want to hear more? Tell me. Tell me, how many times did Nehru stand up for the soldiers of the Azad Hind Fauj when they were shot at? When they were shot at, lined up on walls and shot at? Did he speak about them even once? Did he speak about his fellow Indians even once? He did not. He was the handmaiden of the British. सुन चुका हूँ. अब मेरी बात सुनिए. Point पे आइए. ये एक मेरी point. Now come to the point. Now listen to me.
The one who will get the seat.
Yeah. Now my
Congress fought. They got the seat.
Okay, they got the seat. Now they don't have the seat. 90 seat ke aage, why are you jumping around so much? 90 seat aage, why are you jumping around so much? 90 seat mein itna jump kar rahe hain? Now my question, 90 seat mil gaya, aap bolenge wait and see. And you'll abuse Hindus and you'll threaten to remove Hindus, eradicate Hindus. 90 seat mil gaya, you'll eradicate Hindus. 90 seat mil gaya, you'll say wait and see.
That is what a corrupt
Then you make a comment. No, you make a comment. In a public platform, you must take on DMK for saying wait and see.
A corrupt statement. Not a wrong, you are making a corrupt statement.
America Narayanan, what do you think Udhayanidhi Stalin meant when he said in response to Pawan Kalyan's comment, wait and see?
Okay. First thing, I don't think there are 6, including you, 7 people here. We all do not agree what is the definition of Sanatan Dharma. That's the first thing. Now, you have been equating Hinduism to Sanatan Dharma, whereas what Udhayanidhi Stalin, and subsequently as I saw what has been sent to me as a news from your own channel, says that his spokesperson has said he is against discrimination of the caste. That's what he meant, and that's what has been clarified as I understand it from the news.
What have you done
your
to
channel
remove
has sent
caste
me. Please
imbalance in
let me
Tamil
finish
Nadu?
up. I don't want to. I have not interrupted.
Ratan Sharda, 1 minute. America, I'll take only 2 seconds and I'll go back to you. Viewers, what you are hearing is a typical insecure response of people who don't want to see Hinduism united. Now let me tell you, why did VP Singh bring in Mandal? He was worried about the unification of Hindus, right? In the Ram Mandir agitation. So any attempt to unify Hindus is bad. But please remember, a person like America Narayanan will never question whether Presbyterian or Orthodox or Syrian Christians or Christians from any other sect of Christianity are Christians at all. He'll say talk about Christianity as a whole. But we must try everything possible to divide Hindus, you see. What is Sanatan, what is not Sanatan, what is Shaivite, what is Vaishnavite. Are America, you are no expert, don't divide Hindus, they are united, please proceed.
Okay, I'm happy if they are united because
no, you are not happy if they are united.
And I'm standing.
You are not happy if you are united.
Pitting, please listen to me.
You are very sad if they are united. You'll be nervous if they are united.
Now, I am sitting in my galu with all the gods and goddesses where I'm a practicing Hindu. So don't teach me about Hinduism. Now, what you guys are talking about is Hindutva, which
I don't believe in being a Hindu only at home. No, in response to you and Ratnakar Tripathi, I would say I want to be a Hindu on the streets, in my office, on the roads, in a restaurant, I'll be a Hindu. I don't want to be a Hindu who has to be a Hindu only at home.
Arnab, please.
You're a Hindu everywhere. Why do you keep saying in my home I'm a Hindu? You're a Hindu. Don't keep clarifying. I'm a Hindu. I worship gods at home.
I'll walk out. Why do you
don't walk out, but don't keep saying be a Hindu at home. Be a Hindu everywhere.
And I have the floor.
Please continue. You have the floor.
Please listen.
You have the floor. You have the floor. Ratnakar Tripathi, calm down. Today you're all losing the debate.
So the first thing is that. Second, I have said clearly RSS and DK. From RSS is the forefather of BJP and DK is the forefather of DMK. DK divides Tamil Nadu in the name of caste and BJP is today dividing India by religion. Both of them are wrong. I've been consistently saying that. As a matter of fact, I said in another show today, when he is trying to say that Hinduism, he wants to delete the discrimination, I agree with him. In Tamil Nadu, just last week, a Dalit's body was not let go by upper caste. Now, why did he go on within his regime? Why did he not go and protest there? So I'm not talking, but I am against BJP saying that when I can practice my religion as a Hindu and a Brahmin, the Muslim and Christian should be
First of all, you have a Macaulay view of Hinduism, which I feel very sorry about. Actually, it's Macaulay meets Mountbatten meets Louis Dumont meets God knows whom, horrible version of Hinduism. Who has taught you this Hinduism? I want to know, where have you learned this Hinduism?
1 minute, please.
Where have you picked it up from? I feel sorry for you.
Let me finish.
No, you know nothing about Hinduism. Horrifying versions of Hinduism.
Into Islam, there is a discrimination there also. Even in the United States, I've seen.
But in Christianity, there isn't.
Where there is a discrimination.
But in Christianity, there isn't. Christianity is an all-encompassing, equal religion for all. No discrimination in Christianity.
We all stand against the discrimination. But we should not divide. Your BJP is doing a better job of dividing the nation than British in the name of religion.
See, again, at the one minute. GVL response.
I think our last 10 years of governance clearly demonstrates how this Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas is not a slogan. It was practiced, unlike the Congress UPA, where the then Prime Minister shamelessly said the government belongs to, or the resources belong to, one particular community. In this case, Prime Minister Modi ji's promise was delivered. Most of the beneficiaries of welfare schemes of our government, they are from the lower rung of the society, the Hindu society, and a large section of the beneficiaries are Muslims, because they are also poor. The Sachar Committee has laid bare the reality of how you have used vote bank politics, but you have denied development to a particular community. You have only been using appeasement for the sake of Hindu bashing. Is your Hindu bashing?
The more, I'm glad. Now you come to the point.
Consolidation. You have never given them development. We are the people who have given development on the basis of deservedness, on the basis of poverty, on the basis of deprivation, not on the denomination of religion.
I'd give you an
example. We have ensured real justice. You have only indulged in political justice.
No, I'll give a very simple example here, and I'll silence everyone on the other side. Ratnakar Tripathi and Pullarao included, please come back on the screen. See, at the end of the day, people are intelligent. A lot of people watch my program, and viewers, I'll tell you. You see, Congress party says, let the DMK abuse Hindus a lot, let us abuse them a little bit, as long as it gets us votes in Tamil Nadu and we think it will get a Muslim vote bank, it's all right. We will put people like Ratnakar Tripathi to defend us and build some complicated argument that Hinduism is some philosophy where you have to be all accepting and patient. Don't teach me about patience. Were we not patient for 134 years in the legal battle for the Ram temple? If you want to learn patience from anyone, learn it from Hindus, first of all. And then we won. Now the question is this. 1 minute, Pulla, don't get excited. I'm going to completely, intellectually incinerate your argument tonight. Now listen to me. DMK supporter Pulla Rao is raising his hand. In 2007, your leader Karunanidhi openly mocked Bhagwan Sri Ram and asked him, who is this Rama? Who is this Rama? In which engineering college did he study? In which engineering college did this Ram study? How did Ram become a civil engineer? Ha ha ha. How did he build this so-called bridge? Ha ha ha. This according to Ratnakar Tripathi and Pulla Rao, Ajay Kumar, saying things like this is secularism. This is their secularism. Ajay Kumar, I am telling you, this is their secular. Abuse Hindus, abuse Bhagwan Sri Ram. Which engineering college did he study? But if Nupur says anything, Sartan se juda. Sartan se juda. Supreme Court, this, that, a lot of action. Say something like this, be quiet. Hindus, be tolerant, be understanding, be philosophical. Because according to Rahul Gandhi, India is not even a nation. You are some way of life, you are not a religion. Complicated argument, over-intellectualization. Khilji was an intellectual. Ghori was an all-accepting leader. And Aurangzeb was a teddy bear. This is the kind of rubbish we've been taught. No, I'm challenging you. Ho gaya bahut. Should I open the lines? You want to know how many people are with me? You want to know, Ratnakar Tripathi, how many people are with me?
Shall we speak now?
Yeah, speak your heart out.
Shall there be a dialogue now?
Yeah, do you support what Karunanidhi said?
Shall there be a dialogue?
Are you support what Karunanidhi said?
Will you allow us to speak too?
Of course.
So GVL Narasimha Rao ji, like Amit Shah shamelessly said कि 2 cylinder दिए जाएंगे ईद मुहर्रम में, and dropped Hindus in Kashmir from his bucket list. Like 23rd December 2022, Jiten Singh said in Parliament, there is no evidence of Ram Setu. The Parliament Minister, like you have hugged, braced and taken Naresh Agrawal and his son, who has said in Parliament.
I didn't answer any one of my questions, ran away from all my points. Want to run away from my points, so you are taking on GVL.
You have taken him. You
run out of argument.
Dear viewers,
because
don't
Mr.
go for
Tripathi has no argument. I want you to pointedly answer. Do you support? What is your view on what Rahul Gandhi has stated about the consecration of Ram Temple? Do you agree as a Hindu, as a Hindu from the North India? I believe you are from UP.
Hindu from
do you agree with what Rahul Gandhi said?
Now the Hindus are divided and North and South India. Do
you agree?
GVLG.
Do you agree?
That is what division is called.
If you are I'm asking you. Is Rahul Gandhi, if he has any respect for Hinduism, he may not be a Hindu. I don't know his religion. I don't think he's a Hindu. But if he has any modicum of respect for Hinduism, would he make such a comment? Nach Gana? What is this nonsense?
Terrible, terrible.
I think Rahul Gandhi indulging in a completely sacrilegious comment. Is this not sacrilege? Will any religion tolerate?
Hindus are divided.
A very pious occasion, which happened after 550 years. He has boycotted the debate.
Back to the 6
Maybe he's not a Hindu.
Ajay Kumar.
He doesn't worship
Ajay Kumar, I want to go back to you. No, let me go back to Pawan Kalyan. Pawan Kalyan Party Janasena spokesperson for a minute. Ajay Kumar, do you feel Pulla Rao, Ratnakar Tripathi, all the worthy spokespersons are trying to excavate a hole for themselves, to dig themselves in, to deny? No. They are trying to deny. No. Pawan Kalyan's comment was very different. Pawan Kalyan said Sanatan is never going to be destroyed. Huh?
The 70,000 temples, the 70,000 temples in Tamil Nadu. 70,000. I want to only ask one question from the beginning. From the beginning, my question is, this debate, this whole thing in the last 2-3 weeks or 4 weeks has come about from Tirupati.
No, you're going back to that.
Why don't you give it back to the Hindus, to Tirupati temple? Mr. Pawan Kalyan can do it. It's once in 100 years opportunity. Once in 100 years, it will never come again.
I'd let Ajay Kumar to take it.
Chapati, once in 100 years.
They are trying to divert the issue
you want
here.
The same, there
what
was
our
a
leader had very clearly said in the meeting, what our leader has very clearly said, it's not just about the laddu. There were so many instances of, our traditions, our Agama Sastras being violated in TTD temples, in the Tirumala temple, which is one of the holiest shrines for us, for all Indians, and everywhere, people across the globe. And this has happened over the last 5 years, and there were so many instances of God's heads being beheaded, and they were stolen, these things, idols being stolen, and there was this Ratha which was broken. And when we asked the opposition, then asked them, they said that, what's so great about one Ratha being broken or one arm being broken? Such irrelevant statements were made. So this was something which is, the continuous way the government at that time had tried to, hurt the sentiments of Hindus. That is what. 1 minute, sir. Please let me see. I have kept quiet all this time. I have not interrupted any of you. See, the culmination of all these things was what, Tirupati Laddu might have been the trigger. But there were so many incidents of desecration, of hurting the sentiments of Hindus in Andhra Pradesh for the last few years. This is what prompted Mr. Pawan Kalyan to come out and say that we won't tolerate this sort of nonsense anymore. This is happening across India, everywhere, where people are talking as they wish. And he said, look, enough is enough. We are Sanatanis, we believe in our religion, we believe in our way of life, and you can't keep doing this. You can't keep insulting us like this. No, enough is enough, we will fight back. This is a message, very strong message that he conveyed, and he asked for that Varahi declaration, where the declaration was very strong, saying that, we must have a board which will take care of all such abuses, which will take care of, even the thing that you're talking of, why don't you hand over this to them or that? See, all these things, the Sanatan board will take care of.
Okay, viewers, in conclusion, in 10 seconds, the difference is today's Hindus are vocal, not silent. They are assertive, not timid.
I welcome that.
They're rational, not extreme. They are confident, not unsure. But most importantly, despite all attempts to use caste and every other factor to divide Hindus, and please remember, ladies and gentlemen, that this British and French definition of caste is wrong. I'm a social anthropologist by training. Varna and Jati were interchangeable. It is the British who wanted to make them rigid so that they could introduce a very hierarchical system. And it is this Louis Dumont French view of the caste system which has been adopted by the intellectual masters of Rahul Gandhi, which is being passed on right now. We don't need to learn Hinduism and the caste system from Paris. Anyway, more on that later. At the end, I will say, Hindus are united, not divided, Ratnakar Tripathi. You will have to understand that.
Yeah.
Despite VP Singh, despite Lalu and Rahul, Hindus will be united.
To say that South Indian people do not worship Rama. And because I am a North Indian Hindu, I will speak for Rama. That is what
I don't know what interpretation you are putting. I don't know what you are trying to say. I don't know what you even know what you are saying. Don't now bring a South India, North India divide. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time I have for tonight. And till tomorrow evening, and only till tomorrow evening. Great being with you. Good night and goodbye.
Time for a quick breather.